Welcome back to another vlog. We took the train from the Italian Riviera to the south of France, where we will be basing in Nice for 6 nights to celebrate our 1-year wedding anniversary. The Hyatt hotel we are staying at is located on the strip across from the beach.
Let you order drinks here, which is pretty nice.
Our first meal is at La Cucina. Highly recommend arriving early to queue. It took us about an hour wait to get a table, but the food was so delicious. My favorite was the foie gras that came with a side of fruit salad. It was the perfect sweet and savory appetizer. Andrew ordered the lamb shank, which was highly recommended on their menu. I got the spicy basil tomato pasta with added burrata. We never skipped dessert on vacation. We chose the raspberry tiramisu and it was divine. That was the perfect meal to end our first night in Nice. It's day 2 in the south of France. We are basing in Nice for 6 nights. This is actually our second time here. The first time was back in 2018. So we're really excited to be back. Today is actually a special day. It's our first wedding anniversary, and we're going to be walking this strip along the beach, do some sightseeing, and then we're going to head to lunch. I'm really excited for our lunch reservation. It's a very popular and very scenic restaurant in Nice. Weather is much cooler compared to Italy. It's not as sunny, but it's still warm. This is the cafe latte. So this is the cafe we went to. It's inside Old Town Nice. It's called Zielinska, I think. Ordered a matcha latte to go. We're gonna continue our walk to the top of the hill for views. I feel like I should have gotten a latte though, because I don't taste too much of the matcha in here. It's mainly milk, but it's warm and it's nice to drink. We made it to the top of the hill and the views look so beautiful. This is a very iconic area. It's called Place Massena. It's so pretty. I love the fountains. I love the pink buildings in the background and the tile floors. We just walked all the way here from our hotel. We made it to our lunch spot. It's a really popular restaurant that you need to book in advance because the reservations go quick. The views are so picturesque and it's perched on top of this huge rock. Best time to go would be to get the sunset time, but that goes quick as well. It is the perfect way to kick off our first wedding anniversary. Just finished at our lunch reservation, but we had to book in advance, and unfortunately we couldn't get the table by the water. Apparently people book like 6 months in advance and they do have priority, but it was still nice to be able to eat there. I enjoyed the truffle rigatoni. Food was okay, prices are really high, but you're basically just paying for the view. It was still a nice way to celebrate our wedding anniversary. Now we're at the beach that's near the restaurant. It's a lot more rocky here compared to the Italian Riviera. The water. Made it to dinner for our 1-year wedding anniversary. We're gonna try out this Michelin star restaurant. Hopefully it's good. It's a multi-course tasting menu that includes locally sourced ingredients and a unique blend of French and Asian flavors.
So I recommend you to put an ice cube if you want to get it fresh, because here it's room temperature.
Okay.
And then on the side, pour some water. More you're gonna pour water, more it's gonna be light.
We made it to Antibes. It wasn't too bad getting here. I think it was about 25 to 30 minutes via train from Nice. And then instead of doing a bus, we took an Uber from the station to Plongeoir, which is a beach. And it's also a starting point for the hike that we're about to embark on. Apparently it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours, which includes stopping to take photos. There are little beaches along the way. So we're gonna check it out and do some swimming. We are about to start on our hike in Antibes. This is the name of the hike. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but this is the starting point. I'm gonna go over the trail really quick. We started around this area, which is where the Plongeoir was. We're gonna be going all the way around here, and we're gonna end up at Bay of Billionaires. This whole hike takes about 1.5 to 2 hours, which includes time to stop at different parts to take pictures and even go swimming in the small beaches that will pass by. We are about 30 minutes into our hike, and wow, it's really hot to be hiking around noon. But so far, this hike is so beautiful. If I were to recommend one thing here, it would be this hike. Definitely come earlier in the morning in order to avoid hot weather and crowds. This hike is so pretty. It's a mix of rocky, beachy area with lots of florals. The water is so blue here, and we can't wait to stop by a beach and go swimming. Apparently, there are different smaller beaches in the area.
The wind is blocked down here. Good morning. We had a pretty late start in Nice. We were planning to go to the beach club today in Nice, but right now we're just gonna walk around, sightsee, and do some shopping instead in case of the thunderstorm. We spent most of the day walking around Nice and exploring the different shops. I'm always thinking of our dogs while on vacation, so we had to stop by this pet store to grab some souvenirs. We ended up getting them freeze-dried rabbit treats to try. We spent the rest of the day walking around Nice and stopped by this restaurant that was featured in a reality dating show on Netflix. We just finished dinner and we're near Castle Hill by the beach. We are renting these Lime bikes. They're partial electric bikes, I believe, and we're going to be biking along the beach back to our hotel.
Today we are back in Eze, which is a medieval hilltop village overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. We visited back in 2018 and loved it so much that we had to come back. It's such a charming town with cobblestone streets that feel like a step back in time.
Got the sea bream.
We're in Monaco.
Now we're going to the casino. We have about 3 hours and we gotta get back to Nice for our dinner. We had to take a bus. We tried to Uber, but we waited like 10 minutes and the Uber wouldn't come and the bus showed up. So we just decided to shove onto the bus. This is bus 83. It takes you from Eze down to the station.
It's like a spritz, kind of bitter.
Ashbourne, cuvée Sandstones, and the vintage 2024.
Interesting. It's interesting that it has like cherries. We're heading back from our Michelin dinner. It took 3 hours to finish, and we're walking back to our hotel, and it's super poppin' tonight. It's Thursday night, and everyone's out for like drinks and food, and I'm just like loving this vibe. It's like 11:15 p.m. Everyone's having a good time. We made it to our day trip of the day. I think this place is pronounced Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. We are here to explore. We're going to be going into our lunch reservation, and then we're going to be walking around this area, stopping by the beach. This place is known for Paloma Beach, which is supposed to be really beautiful. Then we're going to head back to Villefranche-sur-Mer to explore that town as well. It's a beautiful day. It's very nice, sunny, and warm. Maybe we'll have time later to actually go swimming in the beach.
We got spoons, forks.
Ordered some virgin pina coladas. Cheers. It's our last day in South of France, so we're gonna go all out today. So we ordered some oysters, we got a shrimp salad, and then a seafood spaghetti to share for now. The view is so nice here. It's right on the water. And if you like seafood, they have a lot of seafood options.
Extra.
Struggling hard to stay awake right now, even though it's like 1 p.m. So we got some coffee, just a shot of espresso to wake us up because we're about to go hiking. We are currently at Paloma Beach. Look at how beautiful it is. It's actually really hard to capture its beauty. The water is so clear and blue. It's much bigger than I expected compared to some of the other beaches that we've been to. There's actually a hike near Paloma Beach, so that's what we're gonna do right now. There's a little walkway that's along the beach, and I'm not really sure where it takes us. I think around maybe...
It takes us around this little tip.
Yeah, it takes us around the tip of this region, but it's so beautiful because you get to walk alongside the water, and there are so many yachts and boats out right now. The water is so blue and crystal clear. I got the cherry and white chocolate raspberry, and you got coffee and
Oreo.
Oreo.